Hi, this is Sandra and welcome back to my channel, Oasis of Your Soul. And today I am diving into the Aries full moon happening on October 17th at 7:25 a.m. Eastern Time. So this full moon will be at 24 degrees of Aries opposing the Sun in 24 degrees of Libra. And as a cardinal sign, this Aries super full moon is calling for a new chapter to start at both a personal and collective level. This moon will line up with Chiron, and it is very clear that this full moon stirs up a sense of abandonment, loneliness, and separation as you start to walk on a new path. It is very important to remember in these times that if these stories or feelings comes up for you and that you see them and question their validity, know that paying attention to these thoughts or feelings, you have opportunity for healing because you are able to redirect your focus. Now, if you remember, on October 2nd, we had the Libra solar eclipse, and it was a time when we were called to let go, and relationships were no longer of karmic service or support to us. As this full moon marks a new beginning, it is invitation to transmute pain, embrace discord, and it also allows to spiritual awakening, to start new beginning. So Aries brings active, dynamic energy. It is fiery, assertive, and ready for action. But this moon also stirs up intense emotions and reactions. So the purpose of this video is to break down and see how you can work with these energies more consciously and intentionally. Also, this full moon is exactly conjunct Aries. Now, in Greek mythology, Aries is the goddess of discord and strife. Aries represents deep-rooted feelings of trauma, abuse, and injustice, and her presence can trigger intense emotions we may have accumulated over lifetimes. Now, as I mentioned, Chiron is retrograde and conjunct in the moon, and this is deepening the theme of personal healing. Chiron is known as the wounded healer, and it is asking us to confront unresolved wounding. The Aries energy is all about your personal power. Aries teaches us how to develop a strong sense of self. It is subjective, focused on your own internal world. So, Aries can be a little bit of selfish, but remember, if you feel triggered, take a stand of yourself, but also know that this Aries energy wants you to move responsibly. So great way to navigate this moment is to ask yourself, how can I channel these emotions into something constructive? Now, the Sun is in Libra. It's helping to balance this out, reminding you to stay objective, step back, and especially breathe. Libra is all about balance and finding the middle ground. And don't get lost in the intensity of Aries. And also, after all, it is fiery sign and it can be explosive. And the best way I would explain this is to don't let the energy control you, but instead use this energy for your benefit. It is the conscious, it is the conscious move that you want to establish. Also, I want to talk about Mars. Mars is the ruler of Aries, and it is in Cancer during this full moon, and this creates a mutual reception with the moon in Aries, adding to the emotional charge. Now, Mars in Cancer tends to hold back, hesitating to take action, yet this tension with Aries pushes us forward even when we might not feel ready. Now, this could stir up all resentments, forcing something to the surface that needs to be addressed. And let's not forget about Pluto. Pluto on, I think, October 11, finally stationed direct, and that means Pluto is moving away from Capricorn for the rest of our life. And Pluto is adding pressure, pushing us to face power struggles, both personally and in a collective. And the square between Pluto, the Sun, and the Moon adds to the tension, highlighting big decisions and transformations that are coming to the front. Now, this may feel like an overwhelming time, but remember, this full moon is pushing us into a new chapter. Now, all cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, are activated, signaling a new beginning, even if it feels messy or unstable. I would say that your homework for this full moon is to work on how you handle triggers and intense emotions, and move the energy with conscious decisions. It is time to take actions, and don't be scared. Instead, trust, because the changes you are feeling aren't just random. They are pushing you into the next phase of your journey. So take care of yourself during this full moon, and channel this energy into movement, creativity, or personal breakthroughs. And remember, sometimes the universe gives us a push because it knows we are ready, even when we think we are not. And I think this is it for now. I want to thank you for joining me. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and take care of yourself. And I will see you soon. Bye.